Shuffling. Lucas 201304111. You are going to be my opponent for this special video today. So I have a very interesting video. Haven't done a story time in a good while, and I decided to do another story time video. I've been thinking of doing this one for a minute. I had the idea a while back, and I was literally in bed just now, not really thinking about making a video, but I was like, I just thought of it, and I was like, I'm gonna make the video. And the story time is on my first time really getting into rap music. You may be thinking, how can you have a story time with that? You know, this is just like one day you just listen to rap music. Well, I had an interesting progression into listening to the genre. The other thing that's kind of annoying is I swear something went into my eye the other day, and I cannot get it out of my eye. Like, it feels like something is stuck in my eye. And it's just, I don't know if it's like a mental thing where it came out and it feels like it's still there because like it's my brain doing tricks on me or something. I don't know. But it feels like something is in my eye, which is kind of annoying. I just had to bring that up because it's kind of frustrating me. Anyways, we're going to fight through it. I'm also going to fight through the tiredness that I am feeling because it is currently 10:30. Again, I was in bed, not thinking I was going to make a video, but I was like, you know what? Let me just do it. You know, sometimes that's how things happen. Anyways, let's get started with the story time. Now, this story started on a midnight on a Wednesday afternoon. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, it's not gonna be that dramatic. Hold on. I'm trying to like do two things at once here. What is going on in front of my face? Because I was thinking of doing something like this and like this, but I'm not too sure. But I don't know. Maybe I just do this and just see what happens. Alright, so where do I start really? I would say middle school. I would say like fifth grade. You gotta be patient with me because I'm trying to remember all the details. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm trying to remember all the details. Fifth grade. Let me actually rewind. Let me actually rewind a little bit, okay? The first time I ever really learned about rap music. So one thing, my parents, okay, my dad is a little bit of an older person, a little bit of an old head, and he really only listened to like old style music. Okay, which is my favorite music now. But he was like, wasn't really into the whole rap thing, you know what I mean? And didn't really want me listening to rap music when I was younger. Okay, so you know, I'm not really exposed to the rap scene. Okay, but it's my brother, my older brother, who was into rap music. And the first time I like ever learned about a rap song was when I looked on his phone and there was a song. You know how on the main screen there's a song playing? I was like, what is that? That's literally like one of the first times I ever learned about that, and it had like the the parent warning or something. It's the black and white thing. I forgot what it's called, but it had that. I was like, "Ooh, interesting." I was pretty young at this time. Before I keep going in the story, I really need to think about what is going on taking place in front of my screen, because it would also be cool if I won this game. So boom, fast forward, say like elementary school, okay? My brother is not living with us at this point. And I'm on the phone with my brother, and he's like, "What kind of music do you listen to?" I'm like, I don't really listen to music, because I didn't really listen to music. He was like, "You know what rap music is, right?" I was like, I don't, kinda, but I don't really listen to it. And then he told me about rap music. He was like, he was like, "Let's do a demonstration. It's when you try to rhyme words." So we're like trying to like make a rap song on the phone and stuff like that. I forgot what we rhymed. I try to rhyme giraffe with something. I'm not really sure. But what is going on here? This is an interesting one. Okay, if you go here, I don't know what to do. I am not really sure what to do in this situation. Maybe I do something like this. Let's get a little risky. Let's get a little risque. Perhaps it wasn't the greatest move of all time, but we will find out in the long run. So, yes, 5th grade. Oh, so we moved to a new place, okay? I was new to a place, and my friends next door who were brothers, shout out to them. Ooh, you're not gonna take, which is interesting. And I think I am going to make a progression like this, perhaps. So yes, the friends next door. That is what we're going to call them. 2 brothers, one older, one younger. The older one is like 2 years older than us. And they listen to rap music. Like, they pretty much grew up with rap music. Should I have taken the night when I had the opportunity? Possibly. Okay, so I'm either thinking of bringing the bishop back, which I don't know if it's going to do me any good to do that. Or I'm thinking, oh, ooh, boom, boom. No, that's not going to do it. Let me do this. I remember one time when they came over to the house. It was, my parents were out for dinner. You know, me and my friends were just hanging out. I don't know where my parents were. I think I was hanging out with them the whole day or something. You know, they were like, you know what, just keeping hanging out with them or something. I forget. Okay, you gotta remember. Like, I don't remember all the details. This was a while back. Now, I'm not too old here, so don't age me too much. But this was a while back. And so I'm not going to remember all the details. I just remember my parents coming home, the friends next door and I are upstairs in my room, and they are playing rap music for me. But it's the clean version. Because I think they knew, like, I didn't really listen to rap music because my dad, didn't really... I don't know. I don't want to say didn't want me to listen to rap music. I'm not really sure, though. I don't think he really cared all that much, but I think he preferred me not to, which means I guess that he cared a little bit. I don't know. All right. I think I'm gonna go back with my queen. And I remember my parents coming into my room and hearing the music that is playing, and my dad is like, What is that music? What is that? And they were like, oh, it's this song. It was like, it's the clean version. It's the clean version. Like, you don't got to worry about it, you know. And my dad was like, all right. I may be portraying my dad as a not so cool person. That is not it at all. He's a cool person. But, you know, it's just sometimes with older generations, you know, they're not really used to the newer music and stuff like that. And also, you know, there is a lot of themes of like drugs and violence in rap music, so it's kind of understandable, you know. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My heart is thumping right now because I kind of want to win this game. I think I just do this. I think I just I don't know what to do, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Let's just do this. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna do this. I think it's fine as long as it's not hurting me in any way. You know what I mean? Oops. Did not mean to do that. False alarm there. Ooh, so what are you going to do there? Are you attempting to go here? Is that what you're attempting to do, my friend? If so, I'm going to come here. So yeah. There's that instance. And then 5th grade, there was a 5th grade trip. So 5th graders and 6th graders. Wait, 5th graders, 6th graders? Wait, let me think about this for a second. No, 7th grade. 7th and 8th grade. Okay, see, this is where okay. We're on the same page here. It's 7th grade. So 7th graders went to Washington, D.C. for their end of the year trip, and 8th graders went to Orlando. So it was 7th grade, actually, not 5th grade, where I really started listening to rap music. So I just got headphones for, I think it was my birthday or Christmas, but I got headphones, okay? Hopefully I didn't just ruin my whole game right here. I think I'm playing well, though. I think I'm playing decently well here. Correct me if I'm wrong. Ooh, that's the move I was worried about. That is the move I was worried about, ladies and gentlemen. Man. I think we're doing fine. I think we're surviving, to say the least. I think we are surviving. So 7th grade, yes, I was going to the trip, had headphones from either my birthday, had been Christmas or something, right? And to go to Washington, D.C., we were taking a bus. And it was a pretty decently long bus drive to the destination. And I was like, you know what? What am I going to be doing? Let's just listen to some freaking music. And this move would have been terrible. So yeah, I was like, let me listen to some music on the way there. So boom, on the bus ride, I'm like, which song should I listen to? And I think my Apple Music account was connected to my parents and my siblings. That whole thing, I think, got like connected and stuff like that, because sometimes my dad is like, where did this song come from? Oh, it must be connected to brothers and sisters. So there is this. Wait, wait, wait. I have to think about this. I have to think about this and really think about this story, because I could be missing a very important detail here. No. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You know, it's close enough. You know what I mean? Like it's close enough. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do I do this or do I do this? I think I do this. Wait. Wait, do I do this? I don't know. Because you're obviously gonna do it here, but so like what's the point? You know? So I think I just do this. I don't know. I don't know. So I literally listened to the same song the entire trip. Literally the same song. Or a couple songs. The first song. Okay. I'm trying to remember stuff. I think when we were moving to the new house, I listened to this song or something like that. And then when we were on the trip, I was like, oh, let me listen to this song. I'm not really sure, but I do know one thing. I listened to this one song the entire trip. And that song is It's Tricky by Run DMC. Hopefully I pronounced their name correctly. And I probably should have brought my king like this. Boom, boom. Probably should have brought my king like this in the first place. So yeah, I had to listen to that song for like 20 times. And I listened to Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg song. The dun, dun, dun. I forget the song. Oh, I forget the song. I forget the song name, but it's a pretty popular song with Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. I listened to those two songs the entire trip, right? And so that's where I'm really like, okay, this is the rap thing. I'm like, okay, this is cool. Should I go here? I think I should go here to stop the pawn. And then fast forward after that, I don't really start listening to music again until I discover that I can bring my headphones to school, which is 8th grade. 8th grade? No. Not 8th grade. High school. High school was when I discovered I could bring my headphones to school, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. Bringing your headphones to school is just lifesaver stuff. Okay? Lifesaver stuff. and I am unfortunate. I cannot speak right now. I am an. I am an. I am unfortunately not looking the greatest right now in this game. Hopefully, this move does something for me, though. High school, ninth grade. I just see everybody bring their headphones to school. I'm like, oh, this is new. So let me just bring my headphones to school, and it was just complete lifesaver. Like in the hallways, it just numbs your mind to the stuff that you're about to encounter. You know what I mean? Lifesaver stuff for me, and for many other people. And I lived in an area where, like, literally at this time, everybody was listening to rap. It was just the main. It was the norm. Okay, so I was around it all the time. My friends would come over. You know, I remember one time one of my friends came over and we listened to the Lil Pump music, one of the Lil Pump music videos when he first came out and became very popular. And I remember listening to Lil Pump for like a week straight on the bus to school and in the hallways. Literally just Lil Pump. Maybe a few others, but it was like the D Rose song and stuff like that. It was just like hyping me up just to freaking enter darkness that we call high school. But it's okay because it gets better, trust me. I am playing decent. It's just the time that's really messing me up here. And it was pretty much hopefully I'm not saying and like too much. I apologize if I did. It's just like I am trying to, like double task here, and so it's kind of hard a little bit to do this. And I remember one of my friend's favorite artists was NBA Youngboy, and at first I thought his music was annoying. I'm not gonna lie, his voice was a little annoying, irritating to me, but it grew on me, and he became my favorite rap artist. Yes, Lil Pump. I mean, not Lil Pump. Oh my gosh, never Lil Pump will never be my favorite rapper. Okay. No offense to Lil Pump. No offense to Lil Pump. Like, if Lil Pump's your favorite rapper, respect. NBA Youngboy became my favorite rapper. You know, whatever that says about me, I got my hands up. I'm innocent. Hey, I don't know what to tell you. It was just like I could just listen to most of his songs like every day. And yeah. And I pretty much only listened to rap at one period of my life. And if you're like, why are you whispering right now? It's because there are other people living here and I don't want to, disturb. So rap music was the only genre that I listened to. And I have a very good chance to win this game if I lock the freak in. Now, this is pretty scary, I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty scary, but I have enough resources. I have enough resources to counter anything suspicious. And so, yeah, throughout high school, and then when I got to college, that's when I really started. Like, growing up, I always listened to, like, the older music. Because my dad, again, more of an older person, grew up in the older days and he likes to call it the real music. And I agree. It's like, it's real instruments. Ooh, I like this move. Real instruments, nothing digital, depending on the song. But my favorite artist of all time is Michael Jackson. That was the one artist that my dad indoctrinated me to. And he's my favorite artist. Got to college, really started listening to older types of music, and ever since then, it's the main music that I listen to. I listen to anything, literally anything, like reggae to heavy metal. Not really country. Tennessee Whiskey that's country, right? That song is cool. I don't really listen to country music that much. Rock, heavy metal at the gym is great. I like heavy metal. I like rock music. Freddie Mercury, Queen, AC/DC, Thunderstruck, Ozzy Osbourne. We got Michael Jackson. Oh my God, I could go on and on. Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, all of those people. Literally, I listen to everything. Everything. But yeah, that is pretty much the story of me getting into rap music. And one thing I cannot live without, one thing that I cannot live without are these right here. I'm outside with these. And I remember listening, it was Andrew Tate. He was like, "What are you doing with headphones on when you're walking? You could get killed if you're not aware." I'm like, you know what? If it happens, it happens. Like, I'm gonna listen to my music while I'm walking outside, and I can't hear any of my surroundings. I just don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think that is how I'm going to die. So you know what? I am going to do what I enjoy. Have my headphones on, noise cancellation, walking outside. Sometimes if something's going on, I might, like take it off. Like, what's going on? Most of the time, no. I'll just freaking carry these things. You know what I mean? But, ladies and gentlemen, that is the story. And I played a tremendous game. I'm going to have to give myself a pat on the back here. It was a rough week. It was a rough week. With chess. It was a rough week. And so I'm very happy about this. And I'm very happy that I got out of the bed and made this video. I hope you enjoyed. That is the story of when I first started, listen to rap music. I'm sure like there's other stuff that I could put in the story, but that's pretty much the overall gist. You know what I mean? Pretty much the overall gist. And now I have an insane headache. I have an insane headache. Oh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? Hey, I guess, time. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Well, other than that, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the story time. And okay, so it is the next day, if you can't tell, but I just wanted to add an important part of the story that I missed, that I didn't add in, which is what first got me into the new age style, trap style part of rap, like the new age, new scene stuff. And the first rapper who introduced me to the new age rap, so it was Run DMC first, which was like the first song that I really rap song that I really listened to with headphones on fully. And then fast forward just a tiny little bit, I was at the gym with my dad. We were on the treadmills. I was like, let me just go ahead and listen to music while I'm running. And I went through the Apple Music catalog, and it was Speaker Knockers, the song Count Up. And I listened to it the whole time I ran. I was like, okay, this is getting the brain stimulations going on, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was the first song that really introduced me into the new age, new style rap scene. And ever since then, I was hooked. Although, like I said, I don't really listen to rap nowadays as much as I used to, but I still do. I will still always listen to rap music. But I don't even know, like, the newer generation rappers. Like, I couldn't even tell you. I think Big X, The Plug might be one. Who else is another one? I don't even know. I think Laser Beam or something like that is one. I don't know. But yeah, that is the story of when I first listened to rap music, when I first got into rap music. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.